Imagine living in a world where the majesty of the Javan tiger or the grace of the Yangtze dolphin are just vague memories, whispered by elders. These animals, which once ruled their habitats with splendor and vitality, are now just sad chapters in natural history books. In the 21st century, an era marked by technological advancements and impressive scientific discoveries, we have also witnessed the irreversible loss of many species. But what drove these fascinating creatures to extinction? What dramatic stories lie behind the cold numbers of statistics? In this video, we will explore 15 animals that have recently disappeared forever from our planet. We will dive into historical data, understand the causes of their extinctions, and reveal surprising facts that show the devastating impact of human actions. Get ready for a journey that is both educational and deeply touching, revealing a dark side of human progress that is rarely discussed. 1. Baiji, Yangtze River dolphin. The story of the Baiji, also known as the Yangtze River dolphin, is a poignant reminder of the fragility of aquatic life in a constantly changing world. This freshwater dolphin, which once thrived in the murky waters of the Yangtze River, was declared functionally extinct in 2006. The Baiji was revered in China and even considered a symbol of luck. However, rapid industrialization, pollution, and heavy boat traffic on the Yangtze led to its decline. This case teaches us about the urgent need to balance development and conservation, showing that even such iconic creatures can disappear without leaving visible traces, except in the stories we tell about them. Sartu, Sumatran rhinoceros. The Sumatran rhinoceros, one of the smallest and hairiest rhinos, faced a grim fate in the early 21st century. Inhabiting the tropical forests of Indonesia and Malaysia, its population was decimated by illegal hunting and habitat loss due to deforestation. In 2019, the last Sumatran rhino in Malaysia died, leaving only a few individuals in Indonesia. This event highlights the vulnerability of species that depend on specific habitats and how human actions can quickly push a species to the brink of extinction. The Sumatran rhinoceros serves as a sad but crucial reminder of the importance of protected areas and conservation efforts. 3. Christmas Island pipistrelle. The Pipistrellus murray, a small bat that lived on Christmas Island, is another example of a species lost due to human intervention. This bat was declared extinct in 2009 after failed attempts to locate any surviving individuals. The main cause of its extinction was the introduction of invasive species, like the yellow crazy ant, which devastated the island's ecosystem. Additionally, habitat loss due to phosphate mining worsened its situation. The story of this bat underscores the need for careful management of islands and isolated ecosystems, where the impacts of invasive species can be particularly devastating. Javan tiger. The Javan tiger, which once roamed the dense forests of Java, Indonesia, is a reminder of the devastating impact of human expansion. Official declarations indicate that this majestic feline went extinct in the 1970s. Deforestation for plantations and rampant hunting rapidly reduced their populations. In its final years, sightings were rare and uncertain, making the Javan tiger a symbol of the consequences of ecological neglect. Its last appearances and the uncertainty surrounding its final numbers teach us the importance of protecting endangered species before they reach a point of no return. 5. Western black rhinoceros. The western black rhinoceros, a subspecies of the black rhino, is one of the most poignant examples of extinction due to illegal hunting. Declared extinct in 2011, this majestic animal was found in various parts of Central Africa. The insatiable demand for its horns, fueled by cultural beliefs and black markets, led to its destruction. Conservation measures were implemented too late to save it. This case highlights the urgency of combating the illegal animal trade and the need to strengthen conservation laws to prevent other species from following the same tragic path. 6. Spix macaw. The Spix macaw, famous for its role in the movie Rio, is a poignant example of a species that went extinct in the wild due to human intervention. Native to Brazil, this macaw fell victim to animal trafficking and habitat destruction. In 2000, the last wild Spix's macaw disappeared. Captive breeding programs and reintroduction plans offer a spark of hope, but its extinction in the wild serves as a clear warning about the impact of human actions. The story of the Spix's macaw, reminds us of the importance of preserving natural habitats and controlling the illegal animal trade. 7. Pinta Island tortoise. The Pinta Island tortoise from the Galapagos Islands is famous for its last representative, Lonesome George. George was discovered in 1971 and became a global conservation symbol. After decades of efforts to find a mate and save his subspecies, he died in 2012, marking the extinction of the Pinta Island tortoise. This species was decimated by the introduction of goats to the islands, which devastated the native vegetation. The story of Lonesome George highlights the fragility of island species and the importance of proactive measures to protect these unique ecosystems and their endemic species. 8. Cryptic tree hunter. The cryptic tree hunter, a bird native to Brazil, was declared extinct recently due to the destruction of its forest habitat. The tropical forests where it lived were severely deforested for plantations and pastures, eliminating its natural environment. The loss of this bird highlights how agricultural expansion can have devastating consequences for biodiversity. This case underscores the urgent need for sustainable land use policies and conservation of tropical forests, which harbor a vast number of unknown and vulnerable species. 9. Formosan clouded leopard. The Formosan clouded leopard, a creature that once roamed the dense forests of Taiwan, was officially declared extinct in 2013. This agile and reclusive feline faced habitat destruction due to deforestation and excessive hunting. The last confirmed sighting was in the 1980s, and subsequent efforts to find any surviving individuals were unsuccessful. The disappearance of this leopard underscores the importance of protecting natural habitats and implementing conservation programs before a species reaches a critical point. The story of the Formosan clouded leopard serves as a reminder of the fragility of wildlife in the face of human activities. 10. Zanzibar leopard. The Zanzibar leopard is an intriguing example of how myths and persecutions can drive a species to extinction. This feline, native to the island of Zanzibar, was hunted to extinction in the 1990s and 2000s due to local superstitions that considered it an evil animal. In 2018, there were reports of sightings, but without scientific confirmation, it remains considered extinct. The story of the Zanzibar leopard teaches us about the need to balance cultural beliefs with wildlife conservation, highlighting how education and awareness can be powerful tools in species preservation. 11. Northern white rhinoceros. The northern white rhinoceros is a tragic case of ongoing extinction. In 2018, the death of the last male Sudan left only 2 females alive, both unable to reproduce naturally. Intensive conservation efforts and assisted reproductive technology continue, but the subspecies is effectively extinct. The story of this rhino highlights the devastation caused by illegal hunting and habitat loss. Sudan became a global symbol of conservation efforts, reminding us of the urgency to protect endangered species before it's too late. 12. Christmas Island pipistrelle. The Christmas Island pipistrelle was declared extinct in 2009 after the last recorded sighting. This bat faced a series of threats, including habitat loss, introduced predators, and diseases. Christmas Island, known for its unique biodiversity, became an example of how island ecosystems can be vulnerable to environmental changes and the introduction of exotic species. The extinction of the pipistrelle underscores the importance of monitoring and protecting endemic species in island environments, where human impact can have disastrous and irreversible consequences. 13. The pouli, also known as Melamprosops pheosoma, is a painful example of a species that failed to survive drastic changes in its environment. This Hawaiian bird, which inhabited the forests of Maui, was declared extinct in 2004. The destruction of its natural habitat, combined with diseases introduced by exotic birds in competition for food, led to its extinction. The pouli was discovered only in 1973, and despite intense conservation efforts, the last individuals could not find partners for reproduction. The story of this bird underscores the importance of protecting fragile ecosystems and acting quickly when new species are discovered to prevent them from facing the same fate. 14. Carolina parakeet. The Carolina parakeet, the only parakeet species native to the United States, disappeared in the mid-20th century. These colorful birds were common in the forests of the eastern U.S., but a combination of deforestation, hunting, and diseases transmitted by domestic birds led to their extinction. The last confirmed sighting of a Carolina parakeet in the wild was in 1910, and the last individual in captivity died in 1918. This parakeet was known for its beauty and its vital role in the ecosystem, dispersing seeds of various plants. The loss of the Carolina parakeet highlights the need to protect not only individual species, but also the habitats that sustain biodiversity. West African black rhinoceros. The West African black rhinoceros, a subspecies of the black rhino, was officially declared extinct in 2011. This majestic animal inhabited the savannas of Western Africa, where it was relentlessly hunted for its horns, highly valued in traditional medicine and the black market. Conservation efforts failed to protect this subspecies due to a lack of resources and intense human conflict in its habitat regions. The extinction of the West African black rhinoceros warns us about the consequences of the illegal trade in animal parts and the need for stronger global initiatives to protect endangered species and their natural habitats. The journey through these extinction stories reveals much more than the simple loss of species. It shows us the profound impact of our actions on the natural world. Every animal that has disappeared left an ecological void, a reminder of what once was and will never be again. But more than that, these tales serve as a powerful warning and a call to action. What can we do to prevent other species from sharing the same tragic fate? The preservation of biodiversity begins with awareness and engagement from each of us. By learning about these extinctions, we gain the power to make more informed choices and support initiatives aimed at protecting what we still have. I ask you, what actions can you take today to contribute to wildlife conservation? What small steps can, together, make a big difference? If you found this content valuable and want to continue exploring fascinating and vital topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. Join us on this mission to discover, learn, and protect our world. See you in the next video, where we will bring more curiosities that will challenge and expand your knowledge.